This week in the Sourdough Trials, I make my standard loaf and a blueberry lemon zest loaf. Both doughs start the same. Each starter was fed and left out overnight to rise. I stir them down and measure out 50 grams of starter for each bowl. Next is about 360 grams of water. Stir to loosen up the starter. And then add 500 grams of bread flour. Mix into a shaggy dough, cover, and rest for about 30 minutes. But don't forget the salt. After the dough has bulk fermented at room temperature for about 6 to 8 hours, it's time to form my loaf. Dough plop. I hope this doesn't stick too bad because I forgot to put flour in it. I should Because I was worried about it sticking to the towel, for good reason it looks like, I take the dough out, put the towel back in, sprinkle it with flour, and then put it in the banneton. tuck it in, and put it in the refrigerator overnight. For my second loaf this week, I'm adding blueberries and lemon zest. I've tossed my blueberries in a bit of flour and I'm zesting the lemon into some sugar. This dough has also bulk fermented for about 6 or 8 hours at room temperature. It seems to me that the dough slides out of my glass bowl easier than this plastic bowl. I mixed the lemon zest and sugar in with the blueberries and just spread it all over the dough. Roll it up and work it around a few times, then into the banneton it goes. Get all the blueberries covered up, and then this one will also go in the refrigerator overnight. The next day, I've scored the dough, put it in a cold Dutch oven, and baked it from a cold oven. My standard loaf I'll bake on a pizza stone on the lower rack. Time for the big reveal.
You're for it now.
And the blueberry lemon loaf. Isn't she pretty? I ended up having a little bit of trouble removing it from the pan where the blueberries were stuck on the side. I did get it out, but I think I deflated one side a little bit. This has cooled for several hours, so let's take a look inside. See how the left side is flatter? That's where I smushed it, trying to get it out of the pan. But other than that, this loaf was pretty awesome. And the standard loaf, it's pretty good too.